Hey y'all, and welcome back to The Lair of Lore Plays Fallout 4. I'll be completely honest with you, I should be recording more Witcher 3, but I'm having to run with Far Harbor, so guess that's a problem for future me.
You tracked Kasumi here.
No.
I'm impressed.
This was the other co-founder, wasn't it?
Perhaps not as quietly or efficiently as possible, but thankfully she was never in any real danger. I'm afraid your journey was unnecessary.
So you're saying...
I wanted to see for myself that she's safe.
You have my word. Acadia is a safe haven for synths. Were it not, I would not have aided anyone in reaching it. Every synth I've tracked down, every synth convinced to come here, has been assured that he or she will come to no harm. My job is to make sure they all remain safe, no matter what. Understand?
I'm pretty sure you're a courser.
How do you manage to track down synths and bring them here?
I have a network of contacts throughout the area. Some from my time with the Institute, some after. I know the Institute's tactics, and use that to my advantage. You have DiMa's blessing, so by all means, make yourself comfortable.
Yeah, what's your story?
So, what's your story?
I used to work for the Institute, returning synths that had escaped.
You are a courser.
I was tracking a synth, and instead found DiMa. He convinced me of the truth, and the error of my ways.
How? From what I've seen, no courser is even remotely, like, not shoot to kill instantly. So for those of you who haven't played farther in the game, and we'll get to this soonish, it requires advancing the story, which I don't immediately want to do, because Far Harbor, there is a thing where you start meeting up with coursers, and they are specific synths sent out to... Ooh, Acadia storage key. To track down synths who've gone rogue, or...
Can't pick this.
Nope. Not the one to that lock, unfortunately.
Well, ain't that a blast from the past?
What? I don't know that much about your past yet, Nick. You're not being super helpful here. Coursers are very specialized synths sent out to capture other rogue synths, especially those that have escaped or are under the protection of, what are they called? The Railroad, who we also haven't met up with, but we'll have to do that soon enough as well. Sorry, I'm really just looting at this point.
If you want me to take a look at that terminal.
I think I can oh wait, I can't hack a master terminal. Maybe he can. Where'd he go? Nick?
Yes?
Nick, where the hell are you?
Hey.
I'll see what
There
I
we
can do.
Go hack
Think
terminal.
you can unlock that terminal?
Done and done.
Good boy. And I think we took a quest from Faraday last time as well to go find some stuff for him. I don't remember. 32.
Boys.
What the hell shoots 32s? Was it the 32? Maybe I was wrong. Thought it's at 32.
Weren't fooling around. Let me just try.
Yes?
What are these?
Right? Let's try a slightly different approach.
Can you tell me about the fog
Can you
condensers?
tell me
Yeah.
about the fog condensers?
Oh, those? DiMa and I designed them when it became clear the fog was only getting worse. They're effective, but have such a limited range. DiMa insisted we provide them to the people of Far Harbor, and I'm so glad we did. Without the condensers, I'm not sure they'd have anywhere left.
DiMa looks like he's had a lot of work done.
Well, that's certainly an understatement. Between the two of us, we
Sorry
made
about that.
so many modifications. He was just a prototype, never built for all this. It took a lot to overcome the limitations of the original design and expand his memory.
Okay, so that's
really
probably
is
what most of it
remarkable,
was.
isn't it? He's overcome so much. He's become so much more than he once was. And all he thinks of is others.
Huh. Okay, yeah.
Sorry.
So I think we did
Never
pick up the
mind.
quest. It was to, like,
Okay.
recover some goods that were on a boat that may have sunk. And you failed to unlock the terminal, Nick. Dang it, I
Hacking
believed
this
in
is
you.
beyond me.
And that is my neighbor's very loud dogs. Okay, I'm continuing to wonder where in the blue hell. Kasumi is... Oh, she's down here. I immediately regretted that poor choice of words. Not poor choice of words, my assumption that she wouldn't just show up. You'd more synth refuges?
I understand you've seen a good bit of our island. What do you think?
So you people actually have names.
Sounds like you got
okay.
the all clear. So what's your story?
I'm here to take all of your adhesive and any bullets that I can get. Especially since y'all are just letting me take this stuff. Yeah, fine, I'll talk to you. Cog.
Sounds like you got the all clear. So what's your story?
Came here for
I
Kasumi.
came here looking for Kasumi.
Oh, isn't that sweet of you? That Kasumi's a good enough kid, I suppose. A little confused, maybe. But then, aren't we all? Not that
Certainly
anyone's
seems
asking,
like
but
it.
I'll tell you. It all gets easier to deal with when you realize none of it matters. What you are,
that's
where you
depressing.
came from, let go of all that, and life gets simple.
Yeah. Are you just a nihilist?
Is there anything you care about?
I mean, staying alive is preferable to not. Beyond that, what's the point of caring? Anyway, lately I've taken to amusing myself with trading. Don't have much to work with, but I'm always happy to make a good deal. Let me know if you need something. I probably won't have it, but let me know anyway.
Yeah, let's barter. Even if
I'll
you
take a
are
look.
incredibly
Let's do some
dull and boring. Despite being a nihilist is not in any way interesting. However, I do kind of want that automated combat shotgun. Do you have anything interesting? Not really. You have a whole lot of nothing. Normally, vendors have it... Oh, there's his legendary. Oh, he's got another piece of this Recon Marine legendary stuff. That would be sweet, but that's probably not happening right now. Good bit of junk, at least, if I ever need to pick anything else up. And lots of ammo. You have all of the ammo. Got it. Need to remember that.
Hey,
Hang on.
Need something?
Yeah, anything interesting?
anything interesting you can tell me about Acadia?
God, no. You looked around this place? Death by boredom is a legitimate concern. So, come on. You want to do a little trading?
What's your story?
So, what's your story?
Me? No story here. Not one that matters, anyway. Like I said, it's not worth holding on to. Nice of you to ask, though.
Dude, I'm just trying to be God. Well, if you aren't just boring as a brick, where'd Aster go? Maybe you're more interesting.
So, I understand you've seen a good bit of our island. What do you think?
No, I'm, kind of beautiful in its own way.
Kind of beautiful in its own way.
That's refreshing. Most don't view it the same. I'm glad someone else can see it. This island, with all of its danger and beauty, predates you and I. The ecosystem isn't what it once was, but it has adapted, and it will continue to adapt, long after we're gone. What's important, really important in the long run, is understanding it.
I mean,
and
you're
then
not wrong.
passing that knowledge along to those who will follow us.
You're a synth. You're not going to die of old age. I'm going with noble goal, yeah.
That sounds like a noble goal.
Well, thank you. I wish more shared the sentiment. I should note that I'm not fully versed in human anatomy, but I'm your best chance of medical assistance should you require it. Since DiMa has approved of you, I'm more than willing to offer help.
Okay, so you... Yeah, actually, I'd like to help with your research. That
I'd
sounds
like
interesting.
to help you with your research.
Oh, well, that's thoughtful of you. Okay. What can we have you do? There's a flower native to this island, a species of the genus Aster, that has survived remarkably well. It doesn't quite have the brilliance of color that I understand it once did. Before... well, before the war. I'm personally rather fond of them, but lately have been investigating secondary chemical properties they possess. If you could bring me additional samples,
Pretty sure I actually grabbed
it
a
would
couple of
speed
those
up my
already, but we'll
research.
see.
I can offer you a meager amount of caps, if that makes the idea more appealing.
Yep, I already
I
have
have some
some.
flowers for you.
Just what I was looking for. As promised, here are your caps.
Okay, so this is going to be just a regular, easy way to get caps. Not too bad. Oh. Oh, she's just got planters that we can harvest from. Sweet. That's actually really awesome. Because I think bloodleaf we can use to make psycho or one of the psycho-based drugs. I don't think we can do anything with melons or gourd planters, but eh. But yeah, bloodleaf and hubflower. I want to say hubflower, it's not grape, because that's tarberries. Or tarberries
Can I help
cranberry.
you?
Oh god, I don't remember anymore. Hubflower is useful for something, I just don't remember what.
That's so long as you're carrying it.
Oh, hush, Nick, you'll have to carry it eventually too, don't worry.
I assume you're not planning on staying long.
Is there a problem with my
Let's go with that.
being here?
Maybe. Maybe not. Acadia is only as secure as we make it. We take unnecessary risks, we get careless, and things can go bad. Fast.
Dude,
If
I...
there's a synth who needs a safe place, then we take them in. Let them live as a synth, without fear. You don't fit that description.
I found my
It
way
makes
here
you
and didn't
unnecessary
attack
risk.
you.
It's
What more do
nothing
you
personal.
want?
Minimizing our contact with outsiders is just practical.
Yeah.
You can relax.
Duh.
I'm not a threat.
Just don't cause any trouble.
I'm not planning on it. However, if people continue to be assholes...
Acadia may not look like much from the outside, but it's all some of us have got. It certainly wasn't what I was expecting.
Sorry, dude, not listening. Taking bullet. Ooh.
Yes.
That's pretty sweet, actually.
Did you need something?
Nope, Why does it look like you've got her trapped down into a hole?
You're new here too, huh?
Oh, wait, you're new?
I haven't been here that long myself. Honestly, I'd be dead right now if it weren't for Chase. Turns out it's pretty hard to live as a synth in the Commonwealth.
Yeah, because they hate you. Sure, let's go down.
I'm sorry to hear that you suffered.
Thanks, but it doesn't matter now. I'm here, and I'm safe. I'm never leaving. I'll see you around, okay?
This is so weird because... Oh, God, Can you all hear the dog? He's perfectly fine, I promise you. He's just very yappy and has learned bad habits. It's so weird to run into this place where everyone is just very open about being a synth. And... It's strange because they all have these very human characteristics, but all of them seem to go to one very distinct extreme.
So you're that new fellow from the Commonwealth.
Yeah, I'm
So
trying to
wonderful
talk to
to
you.
meet someone from back home. I'm afraid Kasumi doesn't seem to want to discuss it, but how are things there?
Getting better every day, I think.
Let's go with that.
That's so good to hear. I would like to see it again someday, once things settle down here. Acadia is all well and good, I suppose, but honestly, it does get a bit boring.
They don't eat. Never mind.
You're safe here. That's what really matters.
I suppose. One could do with a little excitement now and then, though. Don't you think? I'm sure
yeah.
I'll see you around. Do take care.
Well, you seem like a mostly sane person, so I probably will see you regularly. Ooh. Nothing particularly amazing in there, but better than not having anything at all. Where did that other girl who was with you go? Oh. Who was with you go? Because...
Acadia may not look like much from the outside, but it's all some of us have
Fine,
got.
I'll just
It
talk to all
certainly
of you.
wasn't what I was expecting.
Right.
You were disappointed by what you found. Yeah, let's go with that.
That's a good attitude.
Believe me, I know. When I first escaped, I had no idea what to do with myself. I was so lost, so scared. But I heard rumors of Chase and what she was doing, that she was bringing people to a safe place. A place just for us. And now here I am, for all it's worth.
Yeah, what's next?
So now you're here. What comes next?
I don't know. I really don't. I've just gotta keep telling myself I'm better off here than dead.
Pretty much, yeah. Seems like everyone here is bored or
Did you need something?
Are you actually a shopkeeper?
Excuse me.
You want to buy something or what?
Yes, you twitchy, crazy bugger.
I'll take a look, sure.
Don't touch everything, okay?
Don't touch everything. Okay, yeah. I think I can avoid touching everything. Let's see here. Ooh. I do love the harpoon gun. I haven't tried it at all, but just in theory, it looks really sweet. Old reliable? Oh. I kind of want that as well. I just want all of the legendary things. I can't help it. I feel like there's a bad joke in there. Sergeant Ash deals 20% leg cripple damage. I do love the radium rifle, and I've been looking into it. It looks like it is an objectively better version of the combat rifle, which I don't love so much, but the radium rifle seems so good. Nothing super interesting in there. Bunch of ammo. Okay, so you're basically the weapons guy. Well, I will remember you when I need bullets and good weapons. And when I really want to buy that special... Brain doesn't work so good right now. Lever action rifle. Gamma rounds. I haven't seen any gamma guns yet. Plus they're kind of crap anyway, but whatever. Sorry, I'm just looting your entire base because you have sweet stuff.
Lock's really strong.
A lot of people out here.
Actually, sure, let's read this. I don't even know whose office or room this is. Fog condensers. Internal motors reworked to correct problem with the unit becoming off balance. DiMa proposed upgrades for flow intake integrated. Power consumption reduced by 7.2. Feedback from Far Harbor representatives taken into consideration. DiMa's persuasive words were noted and ignored. Huh. Vacuum tubes resealed after corrosion noted in multiple occasions. Adaptive sealing motors recalibrated. No additional instances of DiMa becoming tangled in memory access apparatus. Power couplings upgraded. Personal note, I'm concerned that we are approaching the limits of what DiMa's internal power source can safely accommodate. Too much more, this knee risks overworking himself. Okay. That's current projects. Reconstruction surgery. Subject brought into after incident during trip to Acadia. Significant trauma to the left arm. Repaired full functions. So all of the past projects are reconstruction. 5. That's strange. I wonder whose office this is.
You building a collection or something?
Oh, hush, Nick. I'm looting. This is what we do, man. This is... Oh, condensed fog. That's... Not... Damn it, I just grabbed a whole bunch of useless stuff. Oh, well. Lord, and now everyone is deciding to bark. What about this door? Oh, I have... Wait, what's this notice? I'm gonna regret opening this, aren't we? This storage room is for general goods store. It's not a free-for-all. I'm not working with much to begin with, so quit taking things. If you need to get it here, come by the store. I'm going to say no, but you can ask all you want. Well, then you shouldn't leave your storeroom key out in the open. Why the hell would I want a plate? Purified water, though, that's sweet. Yeah, it's weird that the biggest problem that Acadia seems to be facing right now is just that they're all really bored. Purified water, rat poison, hobby pin, abraxo cleaner. Don't care so much about the fertilizer and such. Like, they're all bored, and I think most of those problems would be sated if they would actually just open up and trade more with Far Harbor. Also, if they could get rid of a bunch of the fog condensers. Not the fog condensers, the fog itself. But we'll have to wait and see about that.
Acadia's far away enough from the Institute that we don't have to worry, right?
Well, We know that the Institute has gone as far out as...
Every day's a struggle here. But at least we don't have to hide.
as far out as the Capital Wasteland hunting synths, so you're probably not far enough away.
Maybe if I reroute the sensors?
Kasumi Nakano?
Sorry, I'm right in the middle of something.
I'm a detective, yeah.
I'm a detective. I was hired to find you.
You're a what? You came all this way for me? Look,
Yeah.
my mom and dad, I mean, those people that were taking care of me, they wouldn't want me back. Not if they knew the truth.
There's gotta be some way to find out if she is a synth.
Because you're not really their daughter. You're a synth.
Yeah, exactly. I thought if I just left, it would be easier for them. How would that conversation have gone anyway?
I'm
I've been
grown
living
up,
to
I'm
this whole
19, I'm
time.
leaving.
Your real daughter is dead and I replaced her?
Let's go with this
You
one.
haven't replaced anyone. Kenji and Rei are still your parents.
Yeah!
I really wish that was true. If I wasn't a synth, things would be so much simpler. Acadia isn't what I thought it was. There's more going on here than just the refuge. But I can't leave until I've gotten to the bottom of it. I've been running long enough.
Yeah, what kind of problems? Because I'm noticing weirdness here too.
What kind of problem is there in Acadia?
It's a long story. I just have to figure out how to... Wait, you find things. Track down answers. That's what you do, right?
Yep.
That's why you came after me. What if I told you that there's a secret? A big secret here, on this island. Something way more important than just one lost girl.
I mean, that would make sense. Yeah, I'm listening.
All right, I'm listening.
Okay. Where to begin?
The beginning?
You saw all those computers that DiMa's hooked up to, right? They hold his memories, or offload data from his brain. Or maybe some combination of both? Well, Faraday asked me to help do some repairs on them. And, you know, I got curious. There's like a century's worth of life experiences in there. And that's when I see it. Data models DiMa has been making. One was the fog taking over Far Harbor. Another was a nuclear detonation on the island. Plus, death counts. What if DiMa is so open and welcoming because he's actually hiding something from us? A plan to wipe out the rest of the island.
I mean, I do find calculated mass murders to be soothing. I'll go with
You
one.
don't trust DiMa? After you came all this way for him?
I didn't come to Acadia for him. I came here because this place offered answers. And now that I found a place I belong, I'd rather not lose it all if DiMa is secretly planning to destroy everything.
Okay.
I'll help if I can. But that's not much to go on.
I know. I've been working on that, but I haven't had much luck. I keep seeing DiMa, Faraday, and Chase head into the laboratory at the other end of the hall. Then they come out later looking like they've been arguing. There's actually a storage space right next to there. It'd be a perfect spot to hide and eavesdrop.
Oh, so I already didn't have to work for
It's
myself
been
by
locked
accident.
up.
Sweet.
I've also tried breaking into Faraday's terminal, since he and DiMa are so close, but the security on it is crazy.
Let's go with one.
I know a thing or two about hacking. I'll give it a try.
If you're sure. Good luck. Once you have something, let me know.
I'm not gonna just let her know. I'm going to try to find everything. Ooh, you've got stuff in here too. Could I really have just... Yeah. Yep. Yep. Of course there was a back door. Well, first of all, we're down here. Might as well gain access to the storage room and see if there's anything we can see or hear. Maybe we should do that one last? Oh, there we go.
We need to accomplish this without bloodshed. Far Harbor and the children of Adam have a right to exist on this island, the same as us.
They're going to kill each other, DiMa. There's no stopping it. We need to pick a side now.
Haven't we already picked a side? Building the fog condensers around Far Harbor wasn't exactly a neutral act.
We couldn't stand by and let the people of this island die to the fog.
Just like you couldn't just leave the Cult of Adam without a home? Giving them the submarine base was a mistake.
Oh,
the
you
nucleus,
did what?
as they're calling it, is basically one big fortified position.
Far Harbor had cast them out. They have strange beliefs, but they have always accepted us for what we are. And Confessor Martin was a friend.
Well, the new Confessor isn't. High Confessor Tectus is an unstable megalomaniac, and he's gonna keep threatening us as long as we're helping Far Harbor.
Guys, can we talk about the elephant in the room? We keep dancing around it.
My old memory banks in the submarine base.
I can't believe you never told me about those. I have to wait until they become a security risk.
I know how it looks in hindsight, but at the time, it was an act of trust. I was honestly more worried they'd accidentally trip the pre-war security and get hurt, giving the children my old home, allowing them
Why
to
did you leave in a
safeguard my old
submarine?
memories. I thought our people would be working together.
Just how secure are the banks? How long do we have? And what's in them?
I've gone over this before, Chase. I don't know what's in them. That's how it works. It's as close to forgetting something as I have, but I've run some projections of worst-case scenarios. If we do nothing and the wrong knowledge falls in the wrong hands...
So send me over there. I'll be in and out in a day.
We can't risk it. They know you're from Acadia. If you're caught, or even seen, then it's war.
We should at least prepare her to go in. We're running out of options. I say we tell her how to crack into the memory banks.
You've been working on this without me?
It came up in a private moment, Chase. But yes, we've been writing a program that will let you access and download my memories. It's not going to be like a normal hack. You'll be breaking through a version of my own mental network. It'll consider you to be an intruder. I've loaded the program with some instructions I've recorded that will help guide you through it. I'm afraid it's difficult to explain without seeing it for yourself.
I'm finishing up some tweaks to the program right now. I'll leave a copy of it for you on my desk when I'm done.
Get the program, use it to break into the memory banks. Got it.
Hopefully you won't have to. We'll keep monitoring the situation. I only want you going in if we have no other choice.
So hopefully the projections he was running are what...
He's got his fingers everywhere on this island. And whatever's in his memories isn't something we can wait for someone else to find.
So...
Hey, you mind keeping an eye out for a second? We've got to run a diagnostic.
Yeah, you do that.
Thanks. What'd I miss?
So... hopefully whatever projections Kasumi found were the stuff that... Oh no, that other door is still locked. Darn it. So hopefully the projections she found were if the children of Adam use basically a bomb that's probably on the submarine. Continuing to wonder, why did DiMa live on a submarine? But that's its own weird issue thing. That's what would happen. I'm concerned, but I feel like we don't have all the information yet. However, to get all the information, I think we need to get to level... Not pickpocket. Scroll, darn it. We need to get to level 21 before we can get it all the information. We are level 19, so it's probably going to be a little bit before we come back to this. So how about living on the edge? We start... No, that's actual story stuff. Data recovery. We start going out and helping the people of this island. So next time, I think I will probably meet you... Wow, that's just like spread all over the place. I'll probably meet you back in... There's power armor in Far Harbor? What the hell? Well, I'll meet you in Far Harbor so we can talk with Avery and find out what she wants us to do. Chase won't tell us anything she wants help with, so I guess we'll just have to work that out for ourselves after we do a bit more scavenging around. But yeah, I'll meet you over at Far Harbor next time. See y'all then. Thank you all very much for watching. Hope you enjoyed the video. Please remember to like, comment, and subscribe if you did, and maybe check out some of our other stuff that's playing down below. Or if you really liked what we did, consider checking us out on our Patreon, patreon.com/layeroflore. Support what we're doing here. You can get access to our Derpy Puppy feed, which is goofy, silly videos and pictures and whatever of my dogs being derpy. They can't help it anymore, so might as well show it off. You could also get access to everything that we do, videos, podcasts, everything that isn't news or timely, 24 to 48 hours early, and access to the extra bits, which is all the stuff we record before and after every podcast where we are somehow uncensored and even weirder. So, with that, let's crack open this loot box. Show me the money. Come on! Oh, sweet. Okay, so, we've got 150 currency, a pulse bomb spray for Tracer, a sweet victory pose for Farah, and the architect skin for Symmetra. This is her actual normal work uniform instead of her pseudo-corporate espionage uniform that she wears in combat. I'm totally equipping that because it looks amazing. Anyway, thank you all very much for watching, and we'll see you next time. Bye!